Hi friends, welcome back for our next math lesson here. We're going to start out with some mental math activities just like we do in class. Our first part here says 4 hundreds, 10 tens, 2 ones. So, I see 4 hundreds there and 10 tens. I know that 10 tens is 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 400 plus 100 plus 2 ones, that would be 502. 8 hundreds. I know 800 would have to go in the 8 has to go in the hundreds place. Ones, tens, hundreds. 10 tens, again we said that's 100 plus 7 hundreds. 700 plus 100 is 800 plus 9 ones. 809. Oh, I'm going to jump here. I see 6 hundreds, 10 tens. 10 tens is 100. 600 plus 100 is 700 plus 7 ones, 707. Let's try this next one. They're really switching things up here for us, friends. 12 tens. I know 10 tens is 100 plus my 500 here. That must be 600 plus my 2 tens, 10, 20. So 620 and my 8 ones, 628. Again here, this next one, I've got 7 hundreds. 10 tens, that's 100, so 700 and 100 is 800. And then I have 16 ones, so 816. Now our lesson today focuses primarily on partitioning shapes. And that's our new word here, partitioning. Partitioning means to divide the shape into smaller shapes. So our first example here is this rectangle, and we have to remember that rows go up, rows go across, and columns go up and down. We always count our rows first. So let's do rows. Let's partition this, and I'm going to use these are cubes, and I know you don't have these at home, but I know that my cube is about a centimeter. So if you pull out your rulers for our activity later today, you can remember that a cube here is about a centimeter. And a centimeter, those are the small spaces. So let's partition this rectangle using our cubes. I wish you were here to help me, friends. Let's count those going down. 1, 2, 3. So that would be 3 rows. And how many cubes are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 5 cubes in each row. How many cubes did we use to cover our whole rectangle? That I could count by threes, couldn't I? 3 down, 3 and 3 is 6, 3 more is 9, 3 more is 12, 3 more is 15. Or I could count by fives too, because there's 5 here, 5, 10, 15. Either way, I'm going to count. I have 15 cubes to cover that shape. Now, at school, we would also practice partitioning, so I might use my pencil here to draw a line down. And I maybe could just use it with 1 cube. And then I might use another pencil and draw that straight down. Line it up, try it again. You know, that's the nice thing about work here, friends. This is not going to be exact, but we'll have a good idea. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns going down, and we have 1, 2, 3 rows. Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15 cubes in all. Now next, friends, we're going to go to our journal page 203 and 204, and we're going to do that together. On this next page, you have another rectangle. But friends, instead of using our cubes, Mrs. Berger is going to use these squares. And you're probably thinking, oh, I don't have squares at home. Well, I was thinking that too, and I was like, let's take my ruler. A square is about 1 inch by 1 inch. So if you pull out your ruler, you maybe can do this with me at home. But let's go ahead, and what's that fancy schmancy new word that we had here, friends? Oh, you got it again. Partition. We are going to partition this rectangle into squares. And partition means to break this shape into equal parts here.
That's a lot of squares, Mrs. Berger.
It is, yeah. See, friends, even my videotaping partner here, I tell him he's got to be quiet, but he's got to have a word in once in a while. All right, so we are partitioning this rectangle, and look at what we've come up with, friends. Let's see here. How many rows of squares are there? And I remember rows go right here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows across. And how many columns are there? How many squares are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many squares are there in all? Well, I know how good you guys are in counting by fives. I bet we could practice that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I bet we're going to find 35 squares in all. Should we count just to be sure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. You were right, friends. There are 35 squares in all. Some of you might be thinking, well, I know that 7 times 5 is 35. That's true too. Now, for partitioning on your math journal, again, you won't have your squares, but you can take your ruler, and in class you might be doing something like this. I would draw a line down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did that. Now let's try our rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, friends, at home, I might just go, hold your ruler and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I might draw it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just draw those lines across. and down. Thanks for listening in here, friends. We'll see you soon.